Devon the doorhopper. I have always been here, but no one sees me. So now I will take my turn in the villain spot. The search for power. Devon begins his search. He opens one of the many doors that can take him wherever he desires. His plan is uncertain, but it is most devious and sinister. No matter what, he will get what he wants. As he steps into a new world, he shifts into his regular form, the one he calls Mr. K, past. How Devon became Mr. K. Devon wasn't always like this. He wasn't always alone, at least not in his mind. He never truly knew where he came from. After all, he was nothing more than a floating black, yellow, and purple eye. Just there. The monster suit he wears? He got it from whatever left him behind, but he never cared where it came from. What he did care about was finding someone who knew who he was, someone related to him, but no one knew. Then he discovered his first ability, shape-shifting. He could become anything or anyone, but it was difficult to hold a form for long. 5 hours was his limit, maybe longer if he really pushed himself. Over time, he realized his shape-shifting ability also allowed him to stretch and morph his body at will. After seeing many faces and creatures across different worlds, he chose his regular form, his Mr. K form. He perfected it, ensuring he could stay in it forever if he wanted. His dark red bodysuit became part of him. It wasn't just clothing, it fused with him. Removing it could leave him brain dead or worse, but he never tested it. He didn't need to. Now he wanders, seeking new abilities to become stronger. He doesn't do it out of personal hatred. It's just how he is. But even with his power, there's a limit. He can only take 5 abilities at most, maybe 2 or 3 before it starts to hurt him. He is powerful, yes, but still learning. The Wanderer. Mr. K steps through a door and arrives in a small town. He spotted it earlier using his mini-door, a device he carries to travel between his void and different universes. But this place isn't special. Nothing catches his eye. When he can't find a useful ability, he simply rests in whatever world he stumbles into. His door doesn't always give him what he wants. It isn't controlled enough to work that way. You can use it, but you can't command it, unless you've been to a place before. Even then, traveling accurately takes extreme mental focus. Without a strong enough mind, you need others. 5 people at most, all concentrating on the same place. If even one person wavers, the door won't listen. As Mr. K wanders, a familiar thought creeps back into his mind. What am I? He abandoned that question long ago, 4 years ago to be exact. He gave up asking others. No one had the answers. No one cared. But even now, deep down, he still wishes he knew. Falling into madness. Devon sits on the floor. He wants to cry, but he can't. He never wins. It always ends this way. All he ever wanted was to be happy. But happiness is out of reach. Every universe he's traveled to, every world he's stepped into, they all rejected him. Go away, you weirdo. Every place, every time, different words, same meaning. For a moment, he wants to destroy everything. He wants to kill, but he knows it wouldn't change anything. It wouldn't make him better. So, he does nothing. He remains in his void, alone. No family, no purpose, no answers. He tries to keep himself sane by pretending there are others like him. Creatures, friends, something. But he knows the truth. He's alone, destined to lose. One day after what feels like an eternity, he opens his door again. He steps into a new universe, a magical circus. But he doesn't like it, so he leaves. Next, he enters a world full of monsters. But that place isn't for him either. So he returns to his void, for now. We'll see.